Hi, so today we're going to look at XYZ wings. So we looked at XY wings in our last regular Sudoku video, and today we're going to look at XYZ wings. So the definition of an XYZ wing is going to be where a number, you're going to have three numbers in your pivot square, and then the other two numbers or two sets of numbers will each be 2. So like for example, we have 138 with a 13 here and a 18 here. So once again, your two outside numbers have to be different than each other. So this can't be a 13 and a 13. That's not an XYZ wing. So it has to be different combinations of this same 138 combo. This could be 13, 138, 38, and that would still be an XYZ wing. But for this example, it's just 13, 138, and 18. And the definition says that if you have an XYZ wing, one of the numbers will repeat all three times. So the number 1 is repeated in all three of these squares. And what that means is if you have that XYZ wing, the number cannot be in any of the intersecting squares. So this 1, 2 intersects with all three squares. So the 1, 8 intersects with the 1, 2, and the 1, 3 intersects with the 1, 2 because it's in the same box. So this cannot be a 1. So this is going to be a 2. This will be a 9, 8, 1. And once again, I'm using autofill just to make this go fast. And this will solve the whole puzzle. And 3, 4, 8, 5, 2, 3. And then, that basically gives you the solve. So you need to be able to identify XYZ wings just like you can identify XY wings now. And you should be able to solve more puzzles that way. So we'll look at a couple examples here. And this is another one. So if you'd like, you can pause the video and see if you can find the XYZ wing yourself. Once again, you should always be looking for XY wings and XYZ wings, but in this case, it's an XYZ. So you can pause it, and I'll pause. You can pause and take a look and see if you can find it. And in a couple seconds, I will tell you what it is. So in this case, we have a 148, a 48, and a 14. And once again, what that means is the 4 repeats all three times. So the intersecting square is this 2, 4 right here. So this is going to become a 2 because it can't be a 4. And then this should help resolve the puzzle. Here I'm not using auto sweep now, but this would be a 9, this would be a 4, etc., etc., etc. And it should basically help you solve this puzzle. We're not going to do that right now, but you just want to be able to get proficient with finding your XYZ squares. So our third example here, you can once again pause the video and try to find it. This puzzle has a lot of things already solved, so you should be able to find this one pretty quickly. So if you did, you'll see here that we have 3, 4, 7, 3, 3, 7, and 3, 4. So that means that this cannot be a 3. And what that means is that one of these two squares has to be a 3, which turns this box into a 4, and then a 3, and then a 4, and then etc., 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 and that will solve the puzzle. So in our last example, we have actually two different XYZ wings in the same puzzle. One of them is more meaningful than the other, but once again, you should be able to identify them. The less meaningful one here is 3, 5, 8, 3, 8, and 3, 5, which says that this square here can't be a 3. It doesn't say anything about any of the other squares. Like this is not identified, this is not identified, and none of these are, because once again, it has to intersect all three squares. The other XYZ wing in this puzzle is actually the 3, 5, 9. So 3, 5, 9, 3, 5, and 5, 9. And what that says is that this square here cannot be a 5, and these two have to be a 5, which turns this into a 6, which turns this into a 7, 4, 5, and this probably goes on to solve this puzzle. And maybe the fact that this is no longer 3 helps, but it's not that important. So basically that's what X, Y, and Z wings are, and you should be able to identify those pretty much as proficiently as you can identify X, Y wings now. So hopefully you liked this video. If you did, please subscribe to my channel and give it a like. Thanks.